Hello, and thank you for joining us for the UNFPA field visit to Venezuela. This is a session within the Inspire track of the 2021 UNA-USA Global Engagement Summit. The United Nations Population Fund, or UNFPA, is UN's agency for sexual and reproductive health. UNFPA's life-saving services include training for healthcare workers to ensure safer childbirth, activities to help abandon the practice of genital mutilation, and supporting the end of child marriage. Just recently, the Biden administration restored U.S. funding support for women's reproductive health services and rights. It did this in two ways. First, it rescinded the global gag rule, or Mexico City policy, as it was formerly known, that demanded that the withholding of U.S. funds to any international NGO that provides or even offers information on abortion. Second, the administration announced the reinstatement of funding for UNFPA. These activities send a strong signal that the U.S. is committed to upholding and protecting human rights for women and girls. As someone who has been active in this space to protect and advance women's rights for many, many years, I am honored to be part of this session that helps to tell the story of UNFPA and the agency's beneficiaries in Venezuela. The situation in Venezuela is dire, particularly for women and girls. Venezuela's economic crisis has caused a mass exodus of migrants and refugees, which has caused a humanitarian crisis both inside and outside of the country. And of course, COVID-19 pandemic has compounded complications in a country that already has a high rate of adolescent pregnancy, low coverage for HIV testing for pregnant women, and low treatment rates for HIV-positive pregnant women. Even before the pandemic, Venezuela's health facilities lacked sufficient medical supplies, but the humanitarian crisis and the pandemic have caused a severe shortage of contraceptives and blood supplies, which are critical to protecting women who have complications while in labor. During today's visit, we will hear from women, spouses, and others who have benefited from UNFPA's work in Venezuela. The short clips that you'll see, video clips, will provide you with a variety of lenses through which to view sexual and reproductive human rights. To help guide us through these various services and activities that UNFPA offers, and to provide more context about the sexual and reproductive health and rights of Venezuelans, is Seema Jalan. Seema is the Executive Director of the Universal Access Project and Policy based at the UN Foundation. Seema has more than 20 years of experience advancing gender equality and human rights globally through U.S. foreign policy. And she also serves as co-chair of the Board of Funders for Reproductive Equity. Seema, I'll turn it over to you, and thank you very much.